morning, everybody. How are y'all doing? I'm trying to make this big enough for everybody to see everything clearly. So it's kind of hazy. Sun's out, but it's just kind of hazy this morning. The the temperature got down to, I want to say what the last I saw it last night was like 36. And it's supposed to be fairly good temperature, 50s and 60s kind of thing all week until this weekend. And then this weekend it's supposed to get too cold for me again. It'll be down into the 20s a couple of days if I understand correctly. I'm always watching the weather. That amuses me. It's the one thing you can't control. Good morning, Vince. How are you? How are things in your corner of the world? This is my first day back at work. We got yesterday off. So it was a nice little long weekend. Good morning, MLM Warriors. IU1. Oh, okay, cool. I was talking about the weather. Even though the sun is out, it's kind of hazy, kind of cloudy. Hello, Gotham. How are you? How are things going where you are? It is 9 degrees where you are. It is 30. Well, it's probably above 39 now, but it was a little bit lower than that last night. I can't imagine 9 degrees. It's going to get down into the 20s this weekend. I am not happy. There's just no good reason for that cold weather. Good morning, Gate Smasher. How are you? Aw, pretty flowers. How's your morning going so far? How's the weather where you are? Oh, MLM said hi, Rose. She said hi back.
I was emailing Kyle's teacher. The band they started the Star Challenge, and the beginning band now, they have to earn their votes, which give them rewards and whatnot. And I know nothing about it. I don't know how to explain it to Kyle to get Kyle to do it. And I can't get Kyle to bring me the paperwork home because he doesn't know what the paperwork is. So I emailed the teacher and asked the teacher if he'd work with him on getting the information so I understand what he needs to do.
Okay, so we're talking about band. Kyle plays the tuba, and there's some kind of system going on for Kyle to be able to get rewards, and none of us understand. I know you, ma'am. I hope you remember me, ma'am. Yes, I do, Gotham. Even though I was tripping over the name a little bit more this morning, I remember you. Gate Smasher. Good morning. Freezing and 39 degrees. I agree. 39 degrees is already too darn cold. Rough Operator. Salute to you too, Rough Operator. How's the weather in y'all's corner of the world? In New Spring Hill. Cool. There is a Rose in the local judo class. Yeah, I could see my Rose judo. She's like I am. She's short. She's 5'2", and I'm not quite 5'2". But anyway, I could see her doing that. Greeting each other in the chat. Tuba. Yes, I have been trying to convince my grands, this child's grands, Rose's kids, are big boys. Both of the boys are, well, the granddaughter is big too, but like the 12-year-old is 5'8", did we decide?
5'9" now.
5'9" and probably easy 180 pounds. He's a big boy, and I don't want him playing football. Not if I can help it. I might not be able to help it, but not if I can help it. So I was convincing him to play band like his Uncle Mikey. His Uncle Mikey is another big boy, 6'5". His Uncle Mikey's a grown man, but still. I was trying to convince him band was the way to go, and he chose tuba. He could make sounds with tuba from day one. So, yeah. Tomorrow is International Hug Day. Oh, cool. I'll have to remember. I'm not real wild about people touching me, but I'll have to remember. People know each other in the chat. Good. I heard LSU has a tuba player that is retired. Oh, I'm sure. And he's a big enough boy that he gets to play the big tuba. You have the big tuba, the 3/4 tuba, and then I think there's a mini tuba. I might have the terminology wrong, but he gets to play the big tuba. Old college student, yeah. He, over the Christmas holiday, he misplaced his book sack, obviously left it at school, and they had told the students they were going to get rid of everything that was left laying around. So, book sack disappeared. We had to buy another mouthpiece for the tuba. Those suckers are, okay, tubas are expensive, but the mouthpiece is like $129. Is that what we decided? Somewhere around there. $121 for the mouthpiece, but we got another mouthpiece. The birds are out on the power lines. I wonder if I can get any of them on the screen. And of course, we have the prerequisite road work again. It switches from side to side of the road. But anyway, Gate Smasher. Sounds like a good defense player. No! That's the whole idea, Gate Smasher. No! Besides which, he's kind of sensitive. I believe that it would take one good time for somebody to hit him and he'd quit. Expensive, yeah. But you gotta do what you gotta do for the grands. That much be a starter mouthpiece. I don't know. I don't know enough to know whether there's any difference. Strawberry Quitty. I am not on the phone while driving. Hang on, let you see. Wave, Rose. This is Rose. This is my daughter. I don't drive anymore. My daughter drives me to work, and while she's driving me to work, I am doing the video and doing the talking. So, we are being safe, Strawberry Quitty. Trombone mouthpieces can be $200 to $300. You hear that, Rose?
That's a trombone.
For a trombone. Oh my goodness. Yep, that's a big difference. Hi, Gotham.
It was $130 without tax, just for the normal to fry it. Mouthpiece practice.
Yep, we got a picture of Rose, or a Rose shot this morning. Great team we have there. We try. We try as hard as we can. Passenger princess. Yes, I guess I'm a passenger princess. Please upload my most liked video. So, I don't know how to upload videos while I am on live. What I can do is I can go back and I can mention your video on my community wall. How about that? I'm glad to do that. And you want it to be your most viewed video. I can do that. I'm sorry if I was smart enough to figure out how to, because I've tried to figure out how to put a link to your video here, I would. But yep, I'm not that smart. You're welcome. Like I said, I'm glad to do it. So, what else is going on today? We have a conference that I am supposed to attend virtually, of course. I don't get around a whole lot anymore. Boy, the road is raggedy. I think it starts at 9 o'clock. It's actually supposed to be an all day thing. So I'll be listening to that as much as I can today, in between answering the phones and answering email. And yep, please. Yep, please. And tomorrow, no, Thursday, I have a virtual membership meeting that morning. The advocacy has kicked off. We have our fact sheets. We are ready to go. That evening, I am hoping to be able to have enough energy to be able to go to the Mardi Gras dance that we host with the city of Lake Charles. I haven't been to a dance in a while, so I need to take a turn. And then Friday, I have my new functional behavior assessment webinar, which I'm anxious about because it's new. Let's see. Nice sandwich. That must be the video y'all are talking about, MLM. I can't wait to go see it and to post it. I enjoyed my ride with you pretty ladies, but this must stop. Keep the bacon frying. Yes, sir. Sure will. People know each other in the chat. Good job. But yeah, it's a busy week at my office. A busy short week. Today's gonna feel like Monday all day, but that's okay. I believe there's a staff meeting today too. I need to ask somebody. Anyway.
Your staff meetings were at the beginning of the month.
Yeah, we had to cancel a couple of staff meetings. People were out sick, things were going on. You have to give a training presentation, MLM. What is your training on? Or what will it be on? Gotham, don't stop at Gate Smasher. Keep moving forward with me. Take my hand. There you go. Sounds good, you two. The trees have finally lost all their leaves, but everybody around here is like gearing up like it's spring, even though weekend will probably be the coldest weekend that we've had yet. MLM, Statewide Transportation Improvement Plan. Psh, I wish we had any statewide transportation plan, let alone an improvement plan. That sounds quite interesting. So, is your presentation open to the public? Mine are. If somebody wanted to go to our website, they could register. Not that I think people out of state particularly should or want to, but mine are open to the public. They are for the public. The stuff I do is about disability and issues about disability, so I don't even know that most people would be interested. Some are. This one is not. Yeah, I have presentations on occasion like that aren't open to the public. As a matter of fact, we did one Friday. Internal. That makes sense. Trade secrets. But my state sure needs some kind of statewide. I suppose there is one, a transportation plan, but not in the way that people with disabilities would like to see it, I don't think. Okay, I know. Not in the way people with disabilities would like. Well, you know what, you guys? Every state has a step. Interesting. I will look for it. Thanks for the bit of information. I am headed to the bank. Like I am turning into the bank. So I will catch you guys later. I appreciate every one of you that spent a bit of your morning with me. I appreciate you more than you know, and I will catch you later. Bye.